Hello.
Hello. That's okay. That's as good as we're gonna get.
Just come back already, please. This is just not it.
I cannot. We were actually spoiled in Genesis.
Yeah, and I just don't feel like the connection's the same between us right now.
I feel like we're going backwards.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we're
like when we moved out of our villa.
Started from here, now we're bottom. You know that song? Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Oh my god, literally. It's like
here, now we're bottom.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
This is like going from like shopping in Brown Thomas back to St. Vincent de Paul, like.
Oh. Well, it's whatever you're feeling. If you're feeling sustainable fashion, Vincent de Paul is the one. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just not feeling dodgy technology right now. Anyway.
Yeah.
So this week, clearly you can see that we're not in the same place. Thanks to Ornait.
I'm in San Fran, and I mean
San Fran. I'm still in Bali. Clearly,
I'm joking. I'm actually in Ireland, so.
Ornait's at home.
Yeah, because they wouldn't know because I didn't put it anywhere. We didn't announce it on the podcast.
Yeah, they would. If they're only followers of the Serotonin Sister page, which I hope you're not, follow us both on Instagram separately. Plug. You would see that Ornait. You wouldn't see, but Ornait is now in Dublin, back home.
Not for long.
Not for long, temporarily, just for a little visit home before she goes to explore the rest of the world.
Or else maybe back to Bali, you know.
Back.
Yeah.
We'll see the latter.
Yeah, same. Hopefully if it stops raining in Bali.
Yeah, today's actually been really wet. So we're actually recording this pretty late. Like it's 6:00 because I was stuck in a cafe all day because it rained. And unlike at home, we're not used to the rain over here. So when it rains, like it's really hard to get around because we're on our bikes, we're fully exposed. Not this beautiful weather behind me in the background.
Well, I woke up at 7:20 and I thought we were going to record at 8, and then I was like, right, 8:30, and then Aileen was like, right, 9, and then I was like, okay, and then now it's 5:11 my time, and here we are. Because Aileen is the worst person in the whole entire world when it comes to time.
Yeah, a lot of people can second that. I'm sure my boyfriend can second that as well. Yeah, I'm on Bali time. Bali time is like, even if you go anywhere for an appointment, you're like, I'm here for my appointment. They're like, okay. And it's like Bali, like even like professional places will just go off Bali time.
Yeah.
We love it. Everything's just so relaxed and stuff.
Yeah, it's raining here as well, like proper lashing.
Yeah, similar weather.
And it looks like I'm recording on a toaster as well. So it's great.
High exposure. You just look pale.
And yours, well, I am. It's not a look at it, it's reality. Oh, okay. Yours is a bit shiny.
That's just my oily skin, I think. Okay. Sweating. The humidity here right now, because coming to rainy season, is ridiculous.
I know, it's fucking freezing here. It's like what, 12 degrees, I think.
It's like 23, 25 degrees maybe today. I know, but it's very humid. Dad
was like proper annoyed. He's like, when are you recording your podcast? Like
27 degrees.
Yeah.
Here, yeah, and actually it's 5 to 6, so that means it might be getting dark soon, so I have to do this by daylight before daylight runs out.
Well, yeah, that'll be in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably 27 degrees, but it feels like 31, and I can second that.
No, never mind.
Anyway, so we're going to talk more about Ornait, like going back home and stuff in Adventure Time, so we're going to leave that to that segment. So you got to keep listening if you want to hear why she's there, what she's doing.
Not that exciting.
Or you can just skip to the end, but please don't. Please listen to us go on about our life.
I know. Sorry, guys. If it's actually so sad that we've gone from
leaving a bit of a cliffhanger.
Yeah, we've gone from like HD recording. I don't know. People do it over Zoom though, like the big celebrities. How do they make it look good?
It doesn't ever. It does look good, to be honest. No.
Yeah, fair. That's true.
So yeah, Ornait left 1 week ago now.
I left on Wednesday, the 21st of September. And then I got home Thursday, was proper wrecked. But anyways, it's whatever.
Surprised a few friends.
Yeah, I did. That was funny. Right.
And yeah, I've just been living my same Bali life, training. Nothing really new, I don't think.
I can hear like a car beep.
Yeah. Moved house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the usual.
I feel like the yeah, I know. That's true.
You feel
Sorry.
like what?
I was gonna say I feel like the it's like so much easier to bounce off each other when
Yeah,
we're in
just my
person.
hand, just my hand. Where's your finger? Oh, you.
Look, I'm gone when like
Same. Anyway, so we
yeah.
just get we just get into the first segment.
Oh,
Just
what
get
is
this
it?
over with, please. I can't. Too
Yeah,
much.
I can't.
It's too much. I just think for the sake of this podcast, we should just come back to Bali.
Have we just ruined our career? Like,
I know our career that was up and coming.
yeah, I know. I need to. I need to.
Right. So I'm turning up the brightness here so I can see.
We should have like bulk recorded loads.
Yeah, well, we weren't that prepared. Okay. I need to get
Yeah.
my shit together in all aspects
Yes.
of life. Okay, right. Well, what was our question? So this week's question, diving deep, cue the scuba. Actually, it's very relevant because it's happening not thankfully to us, but to people in our lives. Would you rather work hard and have less, earn loads of money, but have less free time and less time to
Freedom.
spend it? Just freedom in general? Or would you rather make less money, but have more, like enough money to get by and be like comfortable enough and have more freedom?
Well, are you asking me or are you just asking the
Yeah,
general
well, I
public?
guess you can kick off with the answer.
I would rather have less money and more freedom. But like, I mean, still enough fucking money to survive, like not no money, you know, because then you don't really have freedom. Well, I guess like
It depends
it
on what
depends on what way
your
you look at it.
one,
Like,
yeah, like what your what you value. Would you value like financial
security.
well-being over freedom, or also what you value as freedom?
Yeah. I
So
think I definitely do think because like I could be in a corporate job here at home, not a corporate job or like a lab or something. It actually gives me the PTSD when I think about it. But anyway, I could be in a lab and making like a lot of money, or I could be doing what I'm doing and make money, but it's less than what I'd be making. You know what I mean? So obviously I would rather feel good, and like being here actually solidifies that. Like I love being home. Sorry, I love seeing my family and stuff, but like only I appreciate that's only like a finite time that I'm here because I just feel like I'd get so down if I lived here and was just in this weather. Like that's just me though. I'm not saying it if anyone else is doing that because a lot of people are, but it's just I just would not be able, basically.
mm,
You know?
yeah. It's just like not what you value. It depends on everyone's
No.
value. Like some people value security, which would be the first part of that question over
Yeah,
the
100%.
freedom, because like they know like if they always have money coming into the bank all the time that they can like that's like that makes them feel more
That's
free.
their free. Yeah.
Whereas like I would be the same. I would rather have like enough money to get by and be comfortable, but have more time to like spend it, because like freedom to me and wealth to me are like quite like I don't value wealth as like bags and cars and like materials. Like I value it as like spending time, getting to get up, like getting to go train at whatever time I want to train at. Like if I want to spend the day doing like going for a walk on the beach rather than clocking into a job, like that's what I
Yeah,
value,
same,
freedom.
same. And like people are like sometimes like people like Mama said it maybe once or twice, like, oh, but is that reality? And I'm like, well, yeah, it is. Oh, microphone. I'm like, yeah, it is reality, you know?
Yeah,
It
because
can be your reality. It's
your
just
reality.
you're so accustomed to how people live their life like over here and stuff like that that you like don't think it's possible and like you think you're almost dreaming when you are able to live your life like that. You're like, you
Yeah.
almost feel guilty, you know,
Yeah, and like because
for a
like
while until
it's
that
kind of like
fades.
societal's way of like how everyone else like lives, like the majority live, like then you think like, okay, like this is not sustainable. I can't live like this forever. But like who said, you know, if you were brought like if I had kids here and like this is the only world I
When
knew.
when
Sorry, when I have kids here. and this is the only world that they know. Like they're not, if they went to like the likes of Dublin or New York or whatever and seen the way people live, they'd be like, what is this? Because like they don't know anything about 9 to 5
Yeah.
and like,
Yeah. Mm.
so like it's only like people are like, oh, it's a bubble that you live in over there. But like if you're like every
I'd
day,
rather be living in this bubble than this bubble.
yeah, and if
You know
you
what I
every day
mean?
can have shelter over your head and food in
That
your
bubble, sorry.
belly and like
Mm.
happiness from whatever you get happiness from, like why can't that be your life like every day, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like we do honestly live like a holiday life. Like
Yeah. It's only solidifying that being here. I'm like, "Phew."
and like
Wow. Everything's so different. The conversations you have with people, like everything.
yeah, and we do say that like here you kind of sometimes forget how lucky you are and like how good you have it, and then you feel guilty for not appreciating. So you do need to like get away
Mm.
and get like a reality check every now
A
and then.
reality check. No, she is that.
But that's like you could the same. Like if you have like if you love your partner sometimes and then you just kind of get complacent with them, sometimes it takes people to go on a break or a breakup to remember how much they love their partner again, you know?
Mm.
So like, yeah, what was the question? No, I'm joking.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. So we're just saying like we'd rather freedom and still obviously being able to survive over like making proper. I mean, hopefully there'll come a day where we can do both. But like,
But we already
you
are,
know,
but like depends.
no,
Yeah.
I know, but you know what I mean? Like there's people, yeah, no, okay, that's irrelevant. Just scrap that.
Yeah, like it depends. And like I always say to Orna, like people worry about money all the time, and obviously, yeah, because it makes the world go round, blah, blah, blah. But like you could be worrying about like, oh, spending this money and like going through this savings and like trying to earn this much money. And like so you're taking away from that present moment by being so worrying about like the money that you have. Whereas like so then you could be striving to get this much in your bank account and like you could die next week and you like spend your whole like
Mm.
life striving for this much money when it like
Yeah,
gives you fuck all anyway because you're in a box on the ground.
yeah,
Like,
100%.
you
That
know,
works for like anything really. Yeah, no,
you
I
know.
agree.
So like sometimes you just need to live and like not be like carelessly living
You
as
just live to your values, and like if it really is your value that like you're conforming to, then you will feel happy. Do you know what I mean? But if like it's like a pseudo value, like it's like something you think is your value, but it's not actually, then you'll have that kind of
yourself.
pit in your stomach. You'll be like, I'm actually not living my life the way I want to live my life, you know?
Yeah, and that like I've seen that like literally evidently with people I know, like
Yeah.
moving from here to like more materialistic countries and like they it's like what their ego wants and their head wants versus what their heart wants. And like
Mhm.
you just know when you settle somewhere, like you're in a job that you just know you don't like, but you're just there because like you in your head it makes logical sense to be there. You just never feel right, you're never happy. And so I
Yeah,
think you
yeah,
really follow your heart is like when you feel like you are where you're meant to be, you know?
yeah, yeah. I agree completely.
But yeah, so ask yourself that question and then just like maybe like just reflect on your answer. Like, and if it is other, like whatever it is, like don't judge yourself for it. Just be like, okay, nice to, or like be honest with yourself as well. You might say, no, it is this because I'm doing it right now, but is that really what you want?
Mm, I agree.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, our next segment is stuck in the
Stuck
mud.
in the mode.
I'm stuck in the sand right now.
I'm stuck on
La, la,
the
la,
mountain.
la. Yeah, I can see it's getting darker and I'm getting like more or less visible. Anyway.
Actually does look like Bali, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
Canggu Beach there.
Yeah, it's fab. Okay.
Okay, so Orna's gonna read out our first and only actually set
And I'm actually reading it out. You probably can't see because like the camera. I have my hand in
dilemma of stuck in the mud.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been seeing this guy for 6 months now. Everything was going great. And now, in the flick of a switch, he's just changed and he says he's uncertain about plans for us in the future. Do you think I should stay and wait, or should I just leave?
Okay, so break
Very
it down
blunt.
now, y'all. So obviously I feel like it happens commonly. Like it's like
Mm.
everything's going great and it's like men like they're getting along and then men just like overthink things or like freak out that things getting too serious and they like
Yeah,
Match
I agree.
emotionally to save themselves or something.
They just either they feel like maybe they're missing out on like singlehood,
Mm.
or yeah, like you said, they might just be commitment thing, yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of them are like
It might
they,
be avoidance.
yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's like their attachment style and they realize like, okay, I'm really falling for this girl. And like, we don't know what like past they've had where they've been hurt before. So this is like a form of protection. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like instinctive in us that like if we know that like in our literal hunter and gatherer days when we were like hunting for berries and we went down to that river and there was a lion like and we almost got attacked like you just it's like instinct for you like the next time go down there be more careful. So it's the same in a
Yeah.
relationship. You've been really badly hurt
In the
and
past.
then in the
Yeah.
past when and then you're in a relationship that's like maybe going too
You
well.
feel a bit, you feel vulnerable. So like they could feel vulnerable and then they're like, oh, protection is me being on my own. I know I'll always be fine if I'm on my own. So therefore,
Mhm.
like that's their safe space. So they always try to revert back to that safe space.
Yeah, and
When in
like
reality, they might ruin every single relationship they've ever had and they might be single forever because
yeah, and
because
like
of that. And then they won't be so safe. Well, they could be, but
yeah, but you like naturally human beings feel more safe in a pack, like or like in relationships.
yeah.
That's why we tend to be like have like to have friends around or like be in relationships because we're put on the earth to reproduce and like you can't reproduce with not a female or not a male. But anyway, not giving a national geographical meaning of everything. But yeah, and then sometimes when they're in relationships, they could have wounds in them that they don't know are there because when you're single, like they're not tested.
Yeah, exactly. Like the cut's always there. It's just when you're with someone, they start jabbing into the cut. And then that person's like, oh, get away from me because they don't like that feeling. But the feeling's not going anywhere. The cut's not going anywhere. It's still going to be there until you. The cut is still going to be there, regardless of if you're with someone or not. But like, if they have the awareness, they can fix it. If they don't have the awareness, they can't fix it. And even if they have the awareness, they might want to fix it. So it's all in that person. So if I was that girl, I would ask my boyfriend and be like, here, look, or the guy you're seeing or whatever it is, the situation. I'd be like try understand where he's coming from and try like just ask him, and if he's saying, oh, nothing, 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 and you can't get through to him, then I'd walk away.
Yeah, because that's what we always say, like with everything, like always come from a place of compassion. Like instead
Yeah.
of seeing him like, oh, like usually when a guy like goes cold after, it's either like there's another girl involved or if it's like emotional or it's emotional.
I
So
know.
like if you can like definitely like override the fact that
Dissect him. And
there's
like if he cares about your relationship enough, obviously you want him to care about himself and fix it in himself if there is something there. But if he cares about the relationship enough, he will do something about it and like maybe just like challenge them fears or be like, just
yeah,
he'll
like
listen to
that's
you,
the one to change for you. So like if you like how do you want to say, like if you got rid of the fact that there is no other girl involved, great, like there hopefully should not be, but like then and then if it's just the fact that like you need to come from a place of compassion and be like, okay, well, like go in a roundabout way, like if he's your boyfriend for a long time, might know
it's
like
easy to get offended. Yeah, it's easy to
what
get
his like
offended.
childhood was like, and you can kind of see where he learned how to love from his parents or from what he's seen, and like if there's kind of gaps in the
Yeah,
like
there's three options. Like maybe he doesn't want to be in the relationship, possibly just because he doesn't want to be in the relationship. Maybe he has like some unresolved past hurt going on there. Or thirdly, hopefully not like that there maybe he's into someone else, but I doubt it,
anyway, and
My
yeah.
laptop sounds like it's gonna take off. No, I can't. Anyway, can you
So
hear that?
no, I
Oh my
can't.
God, honestly, like mom, my laptop was on the table yesterday. Mom's like, oh, mom was like, the bin truck is outside.
Because the fan on it.
I was like, mom, it's my laptop. Like, is it on your?
Like who left their aircon on?
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Anyway,
Yeah.
because the fan. But anyway, yeah. So he obviously just has one of the three things, and like it's up to not up to you, but if you really want to make the relationship work, try figure out which one of them it
And
is,
make sure he wants to make it work as well, because
and
what I've
then
learned
he's
is
willing
there's
to.
no point sticking around for someone, fucking waiting for them when you're just gonna get the same result that you probably feel like you will already, you know. So you need to make sure they want to change it.
Yeah, exactly. So you need to see that they're gonna be like willing to change,
Yeah,
like they want to
absolutely.
change for themselves, and then
Absolument.
in turn for you.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um.
Run.
ho-
No, joking.
I hope that works out because it is a hard thing
Um,
in because and it's one of those longer process ones, not gonna like get fixed overnight. So you need to like put the
yeah,
work.
I completely agree.
So it's
It
one of those
really
things
is.
you have to like fight for the relationship to work, you know?
We got five, 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 five for this love.
We'll move on to our next dilemma, which is red flag repellent.
Red flag repellent. Yeah. Okay.
Orna again has this on her phone because she gets all the
No,
drama.
I just have the
With all
yeah.
of us.
Okay, ready? Ready
Mhm.
for this juicy one? Okay. So I have a juicy one. So I've been chatting to this guy for about 5 months now, and I really, really like him. But he has a girlfriend. I know it's not great. A bit of a backstory. Him and his girlfriend broke up, and we started talking, and everything was going great. We were literally almost together. We'd go on dates, always have a laugh. I even met his friends. We just had the best time.
Mhm.
Then, in capital letters, actually, one day he
That's
told
happened
me,
suddenly.
yeah. Well, then one day he told me he was back with his girlfriend. What the fuck?
I don't know her.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
Well, I don't know, maybe. I was devastated at first, as I really thought we had something special. We stopped talking for a while. However, we are back speaking again. Oh, does he still have the girlfriend?
Yeah, I hope it's like we're
I
back
know
to
it's wrong, but
girlfriend.
I have developed such strong, obviously, as a girlfriend. I know it's wrong, but I've developed such strong feelings. How do I walk away? P.S. His girlfriend knew we were speaking when they broke up. Oh.
Okay, well, I'm instantly gonna say if he's cheating on you, if he's cheating on his girlfriend with you, he's gonna do it to you.
He basically is. Well, like if you were almost together and now he's back with his girlfriend, like, and he's still texting you. So that means he's still cheating. He's still actively cheating on his girlfriend, like
Yeah, so this guy is just like the
a
worst.
walking red flag.
Yeah, like
Walking one.
and like if he's doing something with you, if he's cheating with you on someone else, he's gonna do it to you. And like,
He's
yeah, like
cheating with you. He's cheating on you. That's it.
exactly that's what I was trying to, yeah, that's what it is. And like you said, like they're almost back together, like they're almost together, had strong feelings, and he basically cheating on her with the other girl. So like he just one of those fellas that wants his cake and wants to eat it too. And he's
But like
just
the audacity of him to still be talking to you and still cheating on his girlfriend, like
yeah, and like he's disrespectful to both women.
I know, and like
And he's
obviously
getting away with it as well.
it's a tough one for you to be in, obviously, because you know he has a girlfriend and like you don't want to be the home wrecker. To be
Yeah.
fair, I feel like the relationship's already wrecked, but
I
like,
feel like yeah, I feel like those two girls need to go against him and like
oh, yeah,
come up
so do
with a
I.
big,
Like
like
the other woman. Did you ever see that movie?
yeah, they could needs to do like a big master plan and like put like V in his shampoo and like when he's washing his hair falls out.
Oh my god. Yes, literally. Or like egg his house. Or what I heard on the girls' bathroom is someone beamed um someone's car, like her boyfriend's car got beamed.
Yeah, like
Go and bean his car if you drive.
those two girls, because he's probably playing, if the other girl knows, if like they know, the two girls know about each other, he's obviously playing them two girls against each other. But like if they really look
Yeah.
at it from like an outward perspective, they're both in the same situation.
Yeah.
And like none of them are
Like
in,
the other girl's no better off just because she's his girlfriend, because
yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
realistically he's disrespecting the shit out of her by speaking to you, and then he's also disrespecting you by
Speaking to her.
yeah, you know what I mean? And also like it's like, oh yeah, you obviously feel like you're wrong because you're like, I shouldn't be speaking to him. And yeah, you probably shouldn't be speaking to him. And because you're really disrespecting yourself, and that's the
Yeah,
worst one. You're
exactly.
disrespecting yourself by allowing yourself to be disrespected by him.
Yeah, and both girls are in the same, like both the girls
Mm.
are in the exact same situation, no matter what they're like, who has a stronger connection with him or what bullshit he's feeding either one of them. Like they're both in the same
Mm.
like situation. So they both need to look at that, and instead of being like probably like hating on the girl, because they're obviously hating on the girl, being like she's cheating
Yeah,
with my
but
man.
he's the
It's
one who's
like
causing the shit.
he's
Like
the main one. It's like you're both like,
he's the main character.
yeah, he's the main, like he's the main, he's actually a villain, to be
Yeah,
honest.
he's a villain. Yeah, he is.
He's the villain, like, and you're both being played. So like those girls, like, in an ideal world should get together and like speak it out, and like it actually probably really good for them each other because they're like support systems.
Yeah, do you know what? I text the girl and be like, "Here, look, do you want to go for coffee, or like, could I call you real quick for a second? Like, and then you could explain it because it's hard to get your message across over text message
Yeah,
or
and like
voice
they
note.
don't know what
You
he's
know?
telling them both, you know what I mean? So
Mm.
like if anything, like it'd be good for them to get together, be supportive of each other, and both like be like they
Yeah, and I definitely tell the girlfriend not to be like to break them up, saying you can have them. Like, do not. I repeat, do not go near this guy if they
well,
break
no
up.
one
Like,
want like
weird for you.
like they shouldn't, either of them shouldn't want him, like.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to get over it, I would just try and make amends with the girl. Like not
So would
even
I.
be friends, but I would just like reach out to the girl or else completely cut both of them off. Like, but like I don't care what type of history you've
Yeah,
had.
like remember that we spoke about it in another podcast. Like Aileen kind of obviously it wasn't as extreme as this, but Aileen then ended up making friends with the girl that
Yeah,
this
like I
guy
don't
was
care
doing
what
it
kind of
to, you
shit
know?
he's feeding you, what like he's telling you about the other girl. Like he is the main villain, and that's just that. Like there's no sweet talking it, no sugarcoating it, no beating around the bush.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
He's the worst. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what type of trauma he's had in his life to like bring you both
Want to do
in.
that. It's obviously an inadequacy in something because he
Yeah,
obviously feels like he needs to fill this external or this internal void with external shit, which is not going to happen. So
yeah,
you can't have your cake and eat it.
exactly. So you just need to completely cut him off, and like if it's too like if your ego is still too strong and like you don't feel comfortable reaching out to the girl, you just need to cut them both off, like him, and like let her have him. She's gonna learn a hard lesson as well. But
Mm.
the like if you were like if you're the bigger person here, like you need to completely fucking cut him off and egg his house while you're at it, and then throw a brick through his window with a letter wrapped around the same
And
thing.
then also break into the house and put the V in the shampoo.
Or and then you need to reach out to the girl and say, look, I know we've had our differences. I know but we're both going through the same thing. If you look at it, you know, like what Mina just said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you need extra help, just give us a
And
DM.
that's really like sorry, yeah, that's really courageous of you to do that and reach out to the girl. Okay.
So to that girl, like you can either go about it two ways, and we just
Yeah.
the option. So pick one.
Mm-hmm.
No lackey, no latte, all right, mate. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do
I
you know what
mean,
I'm thinking? I mean, I hope you can hear you
yeah,
through like
I
the
just listened to it. It
okay,
actually
thank
sounds
God.
really
Okay.
good.
Okay, good.
God, it sounds good, but I can't say it looks good. Let's be real.
Oh, okay. Anyway, go on.
um, it's like men. They sound all great and
They
tell us
sound
everything you
amazing.
want to hear, and then they look like shit.
Yeah. No,
Catfish.
it's the other way around. They look great and they sound like shit. Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, that was our red flag repellent. I mean, I'm sure it happens to a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of
I'm
people,
sure it happens to a lot of people.
and you can't help who you love, but sometimes we just like the thrill of like a guy leaving a girl for us. Like it makes
And
us
sometimes, you know what? Sometimes we can go for emotionally unavailable men because it stems, obviously, this is a bit extreme now, but I know this is true for a fact. We can go for emotionally unavailable men because it is trying to like mirror something in our childhood. Like maybe we had a family member that wasn't available when we were younger. So then we've just grown up to have that attachment style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But not all the time.
Also,
But,
sometimes we just like the thrill of like thinking a guy
yeah.
is picking a girl over us, which shows that we have low self-esteem if that's the type of guy that we have to go for it, that, you know?
Mm.
Or we just like they're like, ooh, sneaking around, you know? But like,
Yeah, but it really, you're going to end up getting hurt and you know it.
yeah, and you have to look like if I'm picking guys that are just treating me like shit or like emotionally available or blah 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 blah, anything that like is a fault in that guy is a reflection of something in yourself that you need to look at.
Yeah, I agree. If you get triggered, yeah, 100%.
I always feel like men before my amazing husband now, men that came into my life were like vessels of an insecurity that I had to work on within myself,
No, that's so true. Yeah,
so
like you, Avian, I've said this before in the podcast. We accept the love we think we deserve, and that's just the truest thing ever. And I've like, it's not even like a saying. I've felt it.
yeah. And like when we see people and we're like, oh, I really like that in them, that's also because we see that thing in
Mm,
ourselves or we
yeah,
want ourselves. And if you see people and you see a person and something that them being themselves just triggers you, or you allow them to speak to you a certain way, that's also something in you that you need to work on.
yeah.
So yeah,
Run.
yeah, I think that's our there that's like our advice for everything. Run. No, but there is a thing like fight and flight. And me and my friends having this conversation today, and like they say they're in nightclubs and like they'd be the type that if like someone said something to them, or like it's my girlfriends as well, said something to them or like did something, that they'd actually fight the girl, whereas I just run.
I would be like, oh my God, I'd probably start crying. I'd be like, that's
Yeah.
so mean.
I would, if someone said something to me, I just run away. I wouldn't like bitch.
Maybe if I was drunk, I'd be a different story, but I think I
Yeah, this is when they're drunk, but I'm still like a little mouse. I'd run away. I'd be like, not.
I don't know what I do when I was drunk. I don't think I'd do anything. I think I'd just stare at them and be like, that like that chewing gum guy, like on TikTok.
Rosalia challenge.
Yeah, that'd be
Anyway,
me.
so we'll get on to our last piece of the pod. We've all been waiting for. Dun, dun, dun.
Adventure time.
And in today's adventure time, we are going to just talk about Orna ditching me here in Bali, what she thinks of
And
home.
how it feels.
Yeah, how it feels. So,
Yeah.
Orna left 1 week ago back to Ireland for a short period of time, just for a little visit.
Yeah.
And she's gonna give us her experience and thoughts on how it feels from being a Bali local to live in Ireland. I'm joking. To go back home after living.
So firstly, the travel time was so long. I forgot how long it was, and I had been last time to do it with me. But like this was just hectic. Well, it wasn't really, it was chill, but it was just so long. Like when I got home, it was 7 a.m. Irish time, and I literally was just so confused because it'd be like 3, and then I went to go meet loads of people. I felt drunk when I got to like 7 o'clock at night. I felt just like an alien, didn't know what was going on. But it's mad how nothing changes over here, and nothing changes in Bali, I guess, like the scenery and stuff like that and whatever else, but it's everything is just the exact same to when I left, and I almost feel like it puts me back to myself,
that version of you.
that version of me, and I'm like, oh, it scares me, it actually scares me. I'm like, it's just I don't know. I
have like a similar routine now, because you say like you sleep in your own bed that you used to sleep in. You get up and go downstairs, have your tea like in the room.
I mean, that's great. Like I missed my oats and sitting with my dogs and having tea and stuff like that. But it just, like I said previously, like a few minutes ago or whatever, I was like, it solidifies how much I love living abroad.
Yeah, like you just need sometimes, like we said, like a little break in your usual routine to appreciate
But
what
I do, yeah, but I do obviously want to appreciate the time I'm here with my family and stuff like that. That's why I'm here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you have like she came home just to
reset,
see some family, and then travel again. Where to next, we don't know, but yeah,
where to next, Oasis?
Like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. When you live in Bali or live anywhere, like sometimes you do get a bit complacent, and then like I even feel it sometimes. I feel guilty that I'm like, why am I so like, this is my life now, like I'm bored of going to the beach, that's like fucking so entitled.
But even on the movie, so me and my mom went to the cinema to see A Ticket to Paradise with Julia Roberts and George Clooney.
Yeah,
and it was based around Bali. It wasn't actually in Bali. Like if you Google it, it was filmed in Whitsundays. But anyway, it's irrelevant. But it was based around Bali culture, and like the girl marries a Balinese guy and blah blah blah. But I was just like, wow, like these amazing beaches are on this movie, and it looks like paradise. And I'm like, I literally lived there. Like it was just,
yeah, like I was
insane.
Lembang
That'd
in,
be my weekend, like,
yeah, like I was in Lembang, and like this background that you see here is literally like our
Lembongan.
day.
Mm.
Like our, like if we go up
Not
to
Changi Beach, to
we
be
go to
honest,
Uluwatu,
but
this is it. Like this is our weekend. If we want to go to the beach on the weekend, this is what it is. Like, and like I was in Lembang on the weekend. I stayed in this unreal villa. Um, beautiful pool,
and
like
she got Bali.
stunning. And I was just like, oh, like, do I really have to go, like, get on a boat and like go there? It's just like effort, like, and that's just so fucking.
Oh my God. You should give yourself a smack in the
Yeah,
face.
but I also got Bali belly when I was there, so that wasn't. I think I deserved
Yes, that's probably
it,
why.
to be honest, because I was just being unappreciative of it. But like, also, it goes to show again, like your mental state. Like, if you're not fully happy up here, it doesn't matter what bluest water you're in or whitest sand you're in. If you're feeling a bit shit on the inside, like no external like environment is
No
good.
place, like we said in one of the reels on our page and one of the podcasts, I can't remember which one, but we were like, wherever you go, there you are. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
where you
So
are.
like I was just not feeling like up to my high vibration as per, this is just a cycle in my life right now. But even when I was in Hmong, and I was like, yeah, it's beautiful. And like when I was driving the bike, I was like, whoa, like wow, this is really beautiful. But I still just didn't feel. I think I was getting my period as well, guys. So it was a bit PMS. But I still didn't
Mhm.
like I know I didn't appreciate it. And like then you feel even worse not appreciating it. And you beat yourself up for that. It's like a
Yeah, it is. It's like a vicious cycle.
vicious cycle. But then like you are now, you're home and then you're like cold and like it's gray and raining and you're probably like, get me back to Bali, And when you watch that movie, you're like, you'd be like, wow, because you're at home, not in that environment.
Yeah, I just have like an emotional attachment now. I really do. You
Mm.
know, I really do. And like
Like,
I did have a phase where I was literally like, oh, I think I need to leave. Like that was ages ago. That was like back in July. But that was just an internal thing. And then I came out of it and I knew that.
yeah, and it's like I like the version I've become here in Bali, and like I feel like I'm my best version of me at like
Same.
majority of the time.
Yeah.
So and like you said, like when you're home, that's who you feel like you're gonna go back to
I
that
feel
version.
like my mood is really up and down right now, but it's whatever.
Yeah, and like when I'm like I like the version I become here, so like I love Bali so much because I feel like it's made me the best version of myself, or like who
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
most right now. Whereas like when you go home, like you're a different version, and if you don't really like that version of
But
yourself, you
like
might
what we're saying is like wherever you go, there you are, which kind of contradicts what we're saying now. But I mean, yes, wherever you go, there you are. But like we said before, like if an environment is really impacting your mood or a job, like that does matter, and
Mhm.
you will feel like shit until you do something about it.
Yeah, like you're going with your heart, like we said earlier
Mm.
again, like in the what was that, the stuck in the mud segment.
Stuck in the mud, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, you do find like you said you noticed the prices were all like the economy is just fucked.
I paid €7 for banana bread in Abu Dhabi airport, and I was like,
That
"Whew."
Abu Dhabi, what's like Irish prices like?
Yeah, same. Like, maybe like €12 for two coffees and one sweet thing between me and mom, which is hectic because you get like two breakfasts and two coffees for that in Bali,
Yeah, like
or two dinners.
I went
Or me
for
and mom went Fernando's. It was like nearly 40 something euro.
fuck off Fernando's.
Mm,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
actually, you told me it was like €17 for one, so that's about 350K. So I was telling like my cleaner here that even like I was telling my cleaner, but I was telling my cleaner that you got, like I showed her the picture of the Nando's and told her it was 350K, and she was like, what the fuck? She was like, I can get one meal, like one expensive meal for her local food for 25K, which is like €1.
Wow.
So she could get 2 weeks worth of meals
For what we pay
for
for
what
one.
you pay for
Yeah, sure. The prices have
one
gone
of
up
the
everywhere. Like, apparently, not that we want to get into politics in this podcast, but like the energy prices, like people can't pay their energy bills for their restaurants and stuff. It's like 5,000, so they have to close down.
fuck. Yeah,
You
like
know what I mean?
I stayed in my friend's cafe all day today because it was pissing rain here. I got 3 stack of protein pancakes.
Jesus, I
Oh.
mean.
I got 3 stack of protein pancakes,
Mm.
a coffee, and I got a Coke Zero, and it's €10.
Wow.
That's including like, because they include tax and service on top of shit here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Oh
that's
my God.
because like one protein pack at home would be like €15. Then coffee and a Coke Zero on top would be like probably 20, 18, like 20 euro, 25.
Shit.
I mean, it depends where you're going, but
No,
yeah.
I know it's mad. It's mad. It's the difference as well in
Do
prices.
you feel like you're cold?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like I'm cold. Like,
Amazing.
yeah, like yesterday I was walking only in a jumper, but that's because it was a nice day. But like, geez, I'll be freezing now.
Yeah, that's the only thing
Splashing.
I like do miss about home as well. It's just walking on a footpath with fresh air. But
Like, Mom was like showing me this body warmer. She's like, "Would you get this now for Bali?" I was like, "Mom, I would absolutely pass out if I put that on." Like, I would literally pass out,
yeah,
or
like
like a coat or anything.
I walked a little bit today, but I nearly got ran over about 6 times, and the footpath was like literally on an incline at one stage because the tree roots was digging it up.
Oh my God, yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
You want to be in the full of your health and the full awareness.
Yeah.
Back here because like
Yeah, you literally would. Yeah.
it's not you're not wise now doing it otherwise.
I think Mom just tried to open the door while I'm recording a podcast. How rude.
Mom.
I'm actually so hungry right now. My belly's rumbling.
What's your plans for the rest of the day? So what time is it there?
11:40.
11:40 a.m. and it's 20 to 7 p.m. here.
I'm gonna go get my eyebrows done, and then I'm
Cheating
going.
on me.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna just chill out, and then I'm going for dinner later with my friends. I haven't really seen them.
Ooh, in town on a Friday night.
Past the place. Rathmines, I think it is.
Are you gonna drive?
I hope so. I'm not getting the bus, no offense, guys. I just really am doing that on the wetness. Like,
Swanka.
yeah, I'm not doing that.
And then go for a walk and a coffee, maybe. Or no?
Walking? No. Are you mad? Proper lashing.
Sorry.
I might get a coffee now in a bit, actually, after this call. I'm going to go get.
Butler's do really nice oat milk. And you get a free chocky.
Where is it?
In Butler's.
No, I swear. Actually, I can't really say it, but you know what I mean. It's a moat. Anyway. The coffee.
What about it? The coffee is nicer in Bali. Yeah, we know.
It actually is. I'm not even lying. Like, I swear my life it is.
But
still beautiful here though.
Yeah, but you try Butler's and get a free chocky with it.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna shower after this podcast because it's so humid that like I'm fine now.
Is this recording, Naveen? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was sweating, so I'm gonna have a shower and then I'm gonna order some food like we do every night. Lie on the couch and watch TV. I don't know because I already had protein pancakes today, so I'm pretty fueled up for my sprints tomorrow morning.
And that's so funny. Like when I'm going to bed at like 11, you're getting up at like 6.
Yeah, like I do like you reply to my messages and I'm like I'm just awake. I have a massage tomorrow booked for 3 to 4.
Wow.
Yeah, see, our life sounds so entitled when we talk about it. I have a massage.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. It does from an outsider's perspective now, being on this side of the world. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, I have a massage booked tomorrow from 3 till 4 because my boyfriend's birthday on Sunday, so we're doing some pre-birthday.
I don't know why she keeps lying to she's a boyfriend because she doesn't.
I do. It's a husband. Pre-birthday pamper.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
And then maybe we should start updating the Serotonin Sisters, and we should do it on your side and you should on my side, and it could be right. People like 1 minute we're in Bali, 1 minute we're in.
Yeah, people were messaging me. I'll put up a story like in like my local coffee shop. People are like, sorry, where are you? Like, yeah. I'm like, you know,
do that like tomorrow. Maybe you do like a day in the life in Dublin. I'll do a day in the life in Bali, and then we'll just keep posting at the same time, and it'd be like funny to flick to it.
Yeah, I'm actually meeting. Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, you're actually meeting who?
Emma.
Our Bali friend. Yeah, Bali in Dublin. I keep looking at myself in the camera because it's just like.
Should we be looking at ourselves in the viewfinder anyway?
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I think we should end it here.
I'm gonna wrap this up. Hopefully this wasn't too bad, please. Sorry.
I hope everything's good and hope it's easy to make reels out of. But sure, look, it's all new learning experience out of our comfort zone, and that's where we'll grow the most. Preach it.
True. True.
I do really miss Ornait. I wake up some days, not every day, but I wake up some days and I'm like, oh, I really wish Orna was here. Like today, I was out for the whole day. Usually I'd go meet her for a coffee or something, or like we meet up somewhere. And I was just like, fuck.
Actually, today I'll be having my ritual Copenhagen one night.
Yeah, 2:00.
2:00. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I just wanted to meet you today and I couldn't. Some days I wake up and I'm just like, even one time I was really quiet. My boyfriend got me flowers because he thought I was sad, but just really missed Orna. Anyway, so sweet.
That is cute.
But we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna see how the editing goes. Hopefully it's a success. Hopefully it's easy to make reels.
Yeah. Oh my God, Dad is like marching around beside me. I can hear him.
That's why I can't hear.
Oh God.
Wouldn't get this in Genesis now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
okay.
We're
gonna go. Right. See you in the next one.
Listening. See you in the next one. Hope this is visually and hearingly. Is that the word?
Audibly. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, same.
We're putting up with our bullshit as well while we have this technical difficulty of Orna moving across the world.
Yeah, thank you. I'm not here forever, guys.
No, I mean like changing location, selfish.
Yeah,
because our career was about to blow up. But anyway,
right.
I will speak to you, Orna, on WhatsApp after this.
And we're gonna actually probably speak to each other when we end the recording. So
yeah, true. Sorry. And to you all there listening, have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend. We're actually late doing this as well. We usually record on a Tuesday. It's now Friday.
It's a day late. But anyway.
Oh, my belly's so it's rumbling.
Thanks for your patience with our bullshit again, once again. Thanks for being pretty good fans. Okay. Joking. Sarah Sisters.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
See you in the next one.
Bye.